Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading with Sasha Banks. So we are going to get into this reading right after you hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. I am Hangman Tarot. We're going to start this off getting into these celebrity readings. Let me go turn my lights on. I don't even know why they're off. Like, what is going on? I had no lights on. Okay, now that I can see, I was like, why can't I see? It's just like so obvious the lights were off. Okay, people, we are going to get into this reading. Sasha Banks is a wrestler, so we're just going to go over her astrology while I shuffle some cards. Going to get her current energy first, and then we are going to get into all of her tea with the tarot reading. So we will find out all of the gossip, all the juicy stuff. And if I can find my cards. Did I not put them in there? Okay. All right, whatever. Anyway, all right, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot before we start. Don't forget to do that. Other than that, let's get started. Again, we're going to go over the astrology for our Miss Banks. And she was born Sunday, January 26th in 92. In Fairfield, California, United States. She's an Aquarius sun sign. Her moon sign is a Scorpio. Birth path 3. And lucky lady. She was born Mercedes. I might butcher this. Mercedes Castner Varnando. I like it. I like how it sounds. Born January, blah, blah, blah. She's an American professional wrestler, currently signed to WWE, where she's a former NXT Women's Champion and 3-time Raw Women's Champion. She performs on the Raw brand under the ring name Sasha Banks. She did previously wrestle for an independent circuit under the ring name Mercedes, and that was Chaotic Wrestling. That's where she had a women's championship in that one too. So that's pretty rad. She's rad. I like her. Okay, so anyway, we are going to get into her reading. Scorpio, okay. Okay. All right, let's find out a little bit about our celebrity currently, just going over that surface energy, kind of seeing where she's at. Oh, girlfriend's questioning if she's even adequate. Pushing on is really difficult for her right now. That's just kind of what these cards are indicating right at this moment, and then the tarot will confirm it. But it's just indicating that currently pushing forward or moving forward or putting action into the future is just almost like no matter how it looks, we're supposed to do it, but it's like she's resisting that. She doesn't want to do that. So she doesn't feel adequate enough at the moment. And as far as originality, she's usually pretty lighthearted and really free when she's trusting, kind of the unique way that she does things, but her ways are a little bit rigid right now. So she might be lacking a little bit of creativity also. Yeah, the changes and growth, that's lacking for sure. And any kind of bringing together any balance. So there's a disharmony here. I don't know what's going on, but there will be details. And she's not examining her situation. She's not taking care of any of the steps that she's supposed to. This is just all indicating that she's resisting life cycle right now. And we're going to find out why through our tarot card reading. So we are going to get started here. Hello. Let's go to, sorry, I have a timestamp that. These timestamps really just butter my buns. Buns. I don't eat more than one bun usually. So would you say butter my bun or butter my buns? Let me know. Leave a comment. Okay. Now, I might have to cut these short. I do have maintenance people coming here. So, I'm going to have to get... I don't have to, but I'm not going to do a tarot reading for another maintenance people. That'd be weird. Okay. Okay, so there's some conflict. There could be a loss. There could be an illness. There could be something going on as far as any instability kind of not as stable. So there's definitely an instability, some challenges, and the, kind of picking and choosing physically. She had some prospects and currently she doesn't. This could honestly, like, I'm not playing right now. This could definitely be her trying to have kids. But this could also be because of the chaos or the loss or whatever's going on that's really creating a havoc in her life. Basically, it's putting her into a place where she's stopped, learning or educating herself on any prospects or any new streams of income, really. So the learning how to, be grounded and stable within that. It's just like she's like falling off that. She's like, no, we're not doing this. Not today. Not today, Satan. I wonder what's going on. Let's get one more card on that because I'm just like, what is going on here? Yeah, lacking that inspiration, lacking that creativity, trying to, bring in some balance, but that's not happening. The balance is not here. So that's just really confirming the oracle reading for sure. Lots of anxiety and lack of movement, and there's no communication about it. There should have been some sort of a new beginning with something. So this could have had something to do with her work or something like, revamping her relationship even, or just putting her in a place where she doesn't want to revamp her relationship or, renew her contract or however that runs. Hello. Yes, I'm getting into those. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know it's been a hectic couple days, but I will be back on after this live to do the next celebrity reading. I got a few to get through here today, okay? All right, so something's going on, and I really feel like it might have to do with work, but I feel like there's a husband loss too, or some sort of a boyfriend loss, girlfriend loss, wife loss, whatever the fuck. Whichever way this swings, I feel like there might be some sort of a loss here when it comes to the lover or a lover. Because it was it was fiery, it was intense. It's a good relationship. It's not like a bad one. So yes, of course, she'd be in a place where she's just really like reeling from the situation. Again, this could resonate in a work sense too, but let's find out. Let's find out about the challenge that is in the past for her. Because that's definitely something that's currently happening. So in the past, no communication with this. There definitely was some sort of a crossroad, some sort of crossroad. Yeah. So she was at a crossroads with something that she had to really mentally think about or mentally choose to be clear about something. And it's almost as if, she didn't want to make a choice. She didn't want to get into this place of stillness or to, to let go, to find perspective in a different way, in a different, like going upside down and allowing it to really be what it is and not trying to force your way back out of the situation, so that you don't have to look at things from a different viewpoint. This is definitely something that is within her past, but it is not communicated about, it's not talked about, and it has definitely not come to light. So I'm going to say I just feel like there's something going on here as far as maybe a forceful situation that she had to escape. Maybe some sort of because that crossroads in reverse just, and again, it's not communicating. It's not probably something she's maybe big on talking about. I'm not quite sure, but this is definitely something to do with, there was a situation, not a good one, and it was a forced one, and it was not okay. It was not, it was probably violent. Definitely hostile, but she didn't want to clear it up. She definitely didn't want to get into a place where there was, a different perspective. She didn't want to like change her mind about anything, or she didn't want to get out of it. And that was probably resonating for both those things. But the truth or the justice of the situation has never been carried out. So the balance of that, the truth, the information, that hasn't happened. This could have been with a Libra, could have been with just an air sign in general. All right, so let's get more about this challenge present. Why did I ask? Why? Ugh. Okay. This challenge that is present is looking like it could definitely have something to do with the husband, the boyfriend, or whatever she's with. This definitely could have something to do with like maybe a baby situation that didn't carry through, or this could even be indicating a third party. Okay, but this also could be indicating something to do. Jeez, I just feel like it's definitely something with the husband or the person she's involved when health and the body. It's what's supposed to be an exciting moment or exciting time is definitely not. There's a lot of stress. So it's like less about excitement. It's way less about excitement. As far as, values, it's just like she's not even thinking about the values when it comes to the situations. So this could even be her doing the third party or doing something deceitful, because we do have Seven of Swords and that's in reverse. And that, again, is just indicating that there's no chatting about any solutions, the information, the knowing. She might not know what the fuck's going on, but she knows. Her gut knows, but vice versa. Again, whoever in the couple is dealing with somebody else on the outside, there's an external source that's interrupting their relationship or fucking with it and making her extremely cranky. Oh, okay. So it could be a baby thing too. Once again, how she feels about herself is she feels like she's in a great place. She wants, she's always wanted a family. She's always wanted some sort of a connection, community. She definitely has that around her. And it's just like a constant celebration. She's very lucky, especially with the birth path 3. I mean, she's a very lucky girl. And not just lucky, but she's creative and she's artistic. She's probably got so many ideas kind of coming at her wazoo. She's definitely a force to be reckoned with, using that emotional alchemy for sure. She's in the growth. She feels like she grows. She feels like she can get into places of new beginnings, which it's just showing that she's resisting that right now. And there could be a baby situation going on, or some sort of new beginning with the financial gains, or maybe her body is just fucking up with her, because with this card, the Ace of Pentacles is just really throwing me off here. I'm hitting something. I know I am, but it'll come out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's find out how the world sees her. The world sees her not planning ahead. The world sees her as not in balance. There's no balance here, okay? So this could have something to do with work, but the sense of purpose or the direction is not looking like it's being seen, and the world is watching this, okay? And again, this could have something to do with her job. This could have something to do with just her desires in general. But the fans definitely are looking at like, yeah, she's learning how to do that. She's learning how to be in a place of movement, in a place of ideas. It's not always easy. Oh, man. But she's not talking about it or something. This is so weird. If she were to be able to learn information on whatever the hell this is that's going on, again, there's a couple different storylines here. She literally wouldn't be talking about it. That's not something she's willing to do. She doesn't want to clear anything up. It could just be mental, like stuff that she's dealing with, making it feel unfair in her life. She could be dealing with some sort of disturbance there, I guess. That I didn't even think of that, but that's definitely something that she could be dealing with. Okay, because that's where it feels like it's there now. The mental stuff. Maybe I'm feeling like there's some mental strife here. Okay, let's get into a likely outcome for the next month or so for Sash Banks. Did she pass away? Like, I really should probably know this, but I don't. Sash Banks. God, these cards are terrible. I mean, they're not. Every single tarot card is good. Okay. So likely outcome for the next month or so is, oh, Jiminy Crickets. She's emotionally, like, it's definitely some mental stuff here. There's some mental illness. There's got to be. That's where it's at. This is where it's at. The feelings here are of fulfillment are lacking. There's no fulfillment. She doesn't feel any fulfillment. She doesn't fulfill emotionally or within love right now. She's definitely not feeling very connected in that sense. And I feel like she's normally pretty heart-led. I don't. with the trauma here and the no talking. Oh, I don't understand this one. I usually don't do readings and not understand them. There's a lot of denial, a denial about her trauma, but it's caused a lot of detachment from her emotions. So she's not expressing herself very well. It's kind of putting her in a place where almost like she's a little cold and cut off. And it's almost like, you know, the truth she feels will make her feel better, but she doesn't believe the truth. Does that make sense? I don't. Okay. Last card. I'm over it. I got to get out of here. This is insane. Oh my. I just feel like I don't know if she passed away, but I feel like she could have. But I don't want to say that if she didn't. I just feel like with these cards and reverse and all this no speaking and this like not dealing with it, it's almost like she stopped working, stopped moving, stopped living. It's either that or somebody around her, because there's a lot of grief by the ending of the month even. There's just like so much grief. This could be around her. This could be within her. However you want to look at it, but there's definitely a conflict here. There could even be an illness that she's dealing with. But I feel like her rigidness and her lack of communication and her sense of movement, not moving forward, her sense of balance, learning any information and not dealing with it, just complete fucking denial. Like this definitely could have something, very well could have something to do with, you know, hostilities in the mind, or, you know, forceful things around her, or death. I mean, I feel like there could be loss here. This is a very fucked up reading. It's making me uncomfortable. So, all right. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was a crazy reading, but I just didn't know where to go with that. I am going to Google her after this. I should have Googled. I should have found out, but it's kind of fun just in case. It's kind of fun not knowing. So it's not like all bad. Every reading's great. I'm really just like, that is an insane reading. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I will be back. I'll be back with another celebrity reading. So look forward to that. A video will pop up. Check it out. Share, like, and follow on your social media. Check out my social media. It's in the details below. Leave a comment over there in the comment section, or if this is an upload, just leave it down below in the comments and go ahead and request your favorite celebrity or somebody who is on your mind or somebody who's in breaking news. However it looks for you. But either way, I will get it out. There is a very long list. It is constant every day. So just wait for the announcement for your request and you'll be able to see it. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here. Hope that you all enjoy the rest of your beautiful Thursday. See ya.